Hello, my name is Troy Benham, and I'm from Hayward, Wisconsin in the summer and Harlan, Kentucky in the winter. This is my van. Title is the Blue Lantern SpeakEasy. It's standard Ford drivetrain with the 4.6 motor and gas, and it goes pretty good. Ended up getting it about 2 years ago when I was working on a project for another van. The fella that ended up with it, he had it available for sale from his business. I drove in and I made a joke with him about pulling in, "You've got my van." And he says, "What do you mean I've got your van?" And I said, "250 or better, all white panel doors and a glider." I said, "That's my van." And he said, "You want to buy it?" And that's where this story starts. So as it goes, some modifications that I have done are only to the interior. And
well, wait a minute now. You got something on the roof up there.
I do. That is yet to be completed. That is actually effectively 72 amps at 12 volts. Those are 36 volt home panels.
Wow.
So there's 780 watts at 36 volts, and then that stacks times 3 for when you're breaking it down to 12.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So in this van, some of the features we'll cover. There's a reason that the solar is up there.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then the license plates, I didn't even have the van yet when I got the license plates. I applied 11 consecutive years with the state until I got the plate that's on this van.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, that's 48 service. Is that it? Is there anything to that, or was it just?
Yeah, it was Farm 48 service van out of Cumberland, Wisconsin. There's an old Mahindra dealership that had closed up a couple of years back, and it was one of their service machines.
Oh, okay.
So when I received it, they had told me that it's a new motor that had been replaced at 96,000 miles. So the motor itself effectively is yet a young machine.
Yeah.
However, I have personally put on 40,000 or 42,000 in the last 2 years.
Wow.
Driving all over the United States with it after I built it out. The rig was built, basically it's a story of, I want to personally say it's a personal story where it was frustration of just feeling like I was being stuck. Just kind of stuck in a rut, needed something to do. And so I poured everything into this van after 3 friends passed consecutively 2 years ago.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Well, sometimes that's like a kick in the rear to get going, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
A lot of people are learning that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and as it goes to, I guess, a little bit about myself. I have a cane. We can see this, and I walk with a limp. I grew up as one of Jerry's kids. If anybody's familiar with Jerry Lewis,
Oh yeah.
I went to the summer camps. I worked the telethons. I met Jerry Lewis at one point in person once, which is, for me,
Very cool.
it was a wonderful experience, and that's part of the story into my life. So as the van itself, you will see there's a lot of features in here that are exclusive to the bluegrass state or Kentucky theme. When I was about 8 years old, the Smithsonian magazine, it was April of 1991, published an article on Appalachian people and their way of life in the mountains. And at 8 years old, it resonated with my soul. Where the red fern grows, my side of the mountain, Grizzly Adams, they were all keystones that shaped my childhood. So now this is part of going forward and the next chapter of my life yet to come.
Cool. Yeah.
So the railroad lamp here that you'll see, some of this stuff is actual salvaged bits and pieces. This is actually a Kentucky and Indiana terminal railroad lamp.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Now the blue lamp was the earliest form of American lockout tagout used on a railroad. If a lamp was hung on a piece of machinery, it meant do not touch, do not mess with, do not move. It's under service. So, hearkening to the Blue Lantern SpeakEasy, during the Volstead Act for Prohibition, everybody was always looking for a place to kick their shoes off sit down and speak easy.
Yeah.
So I felt building this van out as a speakeasy with the Blue Lantern was the best way to do it. Because the last thing you want when you're trying to speak easy during illegal alcohol times is to be bothered, touched, or moved.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, very cool. So, here we go. The woodwork.
Jacket, yes. The woodwork itself actually started out as 21 pallets.
Oh, no kidding.
In hope to save a little bit of money. They were all milled, cut, trimmed to fit in here in their specific location and their specific line set. Everything was hand cut on the table saw and grooved and louvered. The light box in the back, well, the window itself too, but that light box was actually artist Lois Rent's, and that was a raffle item from the 49th Van Nationals.
Oh, cool.
I told Lois at one point when I won it, I knew exactly where I wanted it to go, but I didn't know what van it was going to go into.
Very cool.
All the lighting in the van is 12-volt DC lighting, and the sink is set up, but it does not have water yet. It will actually have hot and cold running water, which is the reason for high-level solar on the roof. Gas cooktop right there, so you can make food when you're out and on the road.
You got your pots and pans.
I do. There's even cast iron around the corner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Wow. Now your stained glass, where'd that come from?
The stained glass was, I worked in construction for many years, and it was actually a recovery from a demolition project and remodel.
Oh.
It was from a home in Kansas that was built in 1926. And it was sitting in my shop, and when I was working on the van itself kind of kept blossoming. I started out with one project plan in mind, then added something else, and continued. Originally, I wasn't going to have a full solid wall in the back of the van.
Oh, okay.
And then one day I thought, well, I want the stained glass in there, but I didn't know what piece. I actually have a very large collection of stained glass that I've accumulated over the last 25 years for a cabin build that will be in my mountainside home in Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
So this piece here measured out just enough to properly fill the space and look like it belongs there.
You got a nice couch back there. I guess that's what pulls out to your bed.
That is a pull-out couch that a friend of mine, it came out of a Gen 3 from the late 1970s. And a buddy got it at a salvage yard in Montana. He has property out in Whitefish.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it worked out
in the vehicle, you'll see, if you can hue in, I'm not sure, there's 3 different stain hues for colors on the woodwork. All the woodwork was stained and then back distressed with a hand sander before being coated with 5 coats of clear.
Okay, yeah. I can see it now, yeah.
And the insulators on their insulator pins were a new addition this year that I decided I wanted something to be able to hang hat and jacket and wash rag when I'm using the van and out at events, but it had to fit the build aesthetics.
Gotcha.
That is hand-tooled leather work done by Vanner Joseph Hajek from Ohio.
Oh.
He has been watching my page, The Seasoned Traveler, on Facebook, and he was inspired to make me a very unique and authentic to me special gift.
Yeah, that's very cool. I see you got a little bottle of Traveler over there.
Yeah, Traveler's got to have some Traveler whiskey.
That's right, you got to have it.
That came in as a gift right here from my buddy Lee Kessler.
Oh, okay, cool.
The light in the back is another thing over the sitting area that is a piece that I enjoy. It is a Westinghouse 4A 1926 telephone booth light and fan cover.
Oh, yeah.
and I modified that so that it could be used in the van on low voltage DC power.
Nice. Yeah, that's nostalgic and cool right there.
Right. And the thermostat on the wall, if you have noticed that or not yet,
sure have.
the solar on the roof also will help maintain and supply needed energy for electric in-floor radiant heat.
Oh, nice.
There's 2 layers of R11 in the walls, 1 layer R11 in the ceiling, and this you can keep comfortable at 72 degrees when it's 7 degrees outside.
Nice.
It's got 5 deep cycles behind the seat that should you be low on energy or not be able to have immediate access, you can run the heat for up to 10 hours uninterrupted.
Wow. Nice. Very cool.
And another thing too, the build through and through, the inside of this door. The glider door was built to emulate like an old warehouse back in the 1930s. This is actually a vintage Coca-Cola sign that once was on the wall of my shop right outside the van build space. And I kept coming and going out of the van so much that I decided I was just going to move it into the van and make it part of a continuous through and through build.
Nice.
That is a piece that not everybody gets to see, but I enjoy that it's there.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Got the Kentucky up here, Kentucky Way.
I do.
I see a dead end sign back there.
Yep, old that's from the 50s.
Yeah,
1950s dead end, 24 inch.
Oh yeah.
And the throw on the rear sitting bench is from actually Harlan, Kentucky. That is a tourism item, and it depicts a lot of what Harlan County has to offer.
Okay.
So I keep that with me as well, just as a reminder of where I'm landing one of these days. So as you can see, the back doors here are not finished. It's still in determination as to exactly how I want to finish it or what styling I want to use, or if I'm adding any extra features to the door cabinets themselves. The back is actually only just set up as a temporary backsplash until I also decide what this rear will look like.
Oh, okay.
Cedar shake, I've worked in construction with a gentleman for 15 years, and we ended up, I worked with every little machine you can think of to mill the lumber down and work it, and I always enjoyed it. So for me to even just do this as a temporary, it's exciting just because it's something different and allows me to do it. The lighting in here, which you will see from the bright and shine mode, these lights are set up where this will probably never change in these door pockets. These will probably always be a solid white because the lights light up the backsplash on those doors so that this window will actively be lit during the dark.
There's a good idea. Yep. Very cool.
Yep. And the wiring was all run through the van. It's all through the stud lines and everything's appropriate. The solar panels will hook up through the brake light. At some point, there's a wire sitting underneath here that will allow the charge controller to be hooked into right directly off the panels.
Nice.
So I have to tap no further holes through the steel roof.
Yeah.
Because the last thing you want is leaks.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Right.
Very cool.
So my name is Traveler Troy. That's what the vanners know me as. We're at the 52nd Van Nationals this year. And you have been watching the JJLightning channel. If you would like to know what else I am up to, you can find me online in 3 spots through Facebook. My personal page, Troy Benham, the Seasoned Traveler, which is a group, or my page on Facebook, Seasoned Traveler. You can also join me 3rd Saturday each month if you tune in on the web at www.wojb.org from 1 to 5 Central Standard Time. It's Traveler Radio, music from around the nation, around the world, and across time.